Eloria shimmered, bathed in eternal sunshine, blessed by fertile lands. It was a kingdom of laughter, of music, of life in its purest form. Drakkar, shrouded in perpetual twilight, knew only the cold embrace of shadows. Its jagged peaks scraped the sky, its forests dark and ancient. They were two sides of the same coin, forever linked, forever at odds. Their history, a tapestry woven with threads of mistrust and bloodshed. A fragile truce held them at bay, but beneath the surface, animosity simmered, threatening to boil over. Queen Elise of Eloria, a beacon of hope and light. Her name was synonymous with grace, her every movement a dance of elegance and poise, her heart as radiant as the sun that kissed her kingdom, spreading warmth and joy to all who lived under her rule.
My kingdom thrives under the warmth of the sun. The fields are lush and the people are happy. But shadows loom ever closer, threatening to engulf the light we cherish.
King Voran of Drakkar, a figure shrouded in mystery and power. His gaze sharp as obsidian, his presence commanding and unyielding, a reflection of his kingdom's stark beauty and harsh realities.
In the twilight of Drakkar, we find strength in the shadows, resilience in the darkness. Yet the light tempts even the darkest hearts, a beacon of hope in a world of shadows.
They were rulers bound by duty, their crowns heavy with the weight of their ancestors' grudges, their kingdoms forever at odds. But what did their hearts whisper in the quiet moments? Did they dream of peace, of a world where light and shadow could coexist? Did they too yearn for the warmth of the forbidden, a love that could bridge the divide between their worlds? In the grand halls of their castles, they stood apart, yet their souls reached out, seeking connection. As the sun set and shadows grew long, they walked towards each other, drawn by an unspoken bond. In that moment of hesitation and longing, they found a spark of hope, a possibility of unity. Together, they envisioned a future where light and shadow could dance in harmony, a new dawn for their people. The silver stream, a ribbon of moonlight, marked the boundary between their worlds. It was a place of magic and mystery, where the waters whispered secrets and the moonlight danced on the surface like 1,000 tiny stars. The stream was more than just a physical boundary. It was a symbol of the divide between their two realms, a divide that they dared to cross in the name of love. It was here they met, cloaked in shadows and secrecy. The air was thick with the scent of night-blooming flowers, and the only sounds were the gentle lapping of the water and the occasional rustle of leaves in the breeze. Every meeting was a stolen moment, a brief escape from the responsibilities and expectations that weighed heavily on their shoulders.
Lyra, the moonlight makes your eyes shine even brighter tonight. It's as if the stars themselves have taken residence in your gaze, illuminating the darkness around us. Every time I look into your eyes, I see a future where we are free to be together, where our love is not bound by the chains of duty and tradition.
Prince Aerion, heir to Eloria's throne, his eyes as blue as the summer sky, was a figure of strength and grace. His presence commanded respect, yet his heart was tender and filled with a love that defied the boundaries of their worlds. He was a prince by birth, but a lover by choice, willing to risk everything for the woman who had captured his heart. His touch, as gentle as the morning sun, brought warmth and comfort to Lyra's soul. It was a touch that spoke of promises and dreams, of a future where they could be together without fear or hesitation. Each caress was a silent vow, a testament to the love that burned brightly between them.
And your words, Kael, are the whisper of a dream I dare not speak aloud. They are the melody of a song that plays in my heart, a song of hope and longing. Every word you speak is a promise of a future that seems just out of reach, yet so tantalizingly close. Your voice is the anchor that keeps me grounded, even as my heart soars with the possibilities of what could be.
Princess Lyra, her beauty as sharp and captivating as a star-studded night, was a vision of grace and strength. Her presence was a beacon of light in the darkness, a reminder of the power of love and the resilience of the human spirit. She was a princess by birth, but a warrior by nature, fighting for the love that had become the center of her world. Her spirit, as untamed as the wild magic that pulsed within her veins, was a force to be reckoned with. She was a woman of passion and determination, unafraid to challenge the status quo and fight for what she believed in. Her love for Arion was a fire that burned brightly, a fire that could not be extinguished by the forces that sought to keep them apart. Their meetings were a stolen breath, a shared glance, a whispered promise under the watchful gaze of the moon. Each encounter was a precious moment, a brief respite from the world that sought to keep them apart. They found solace in each other's arms, a sanctuary where their love could flourish away from the prying eyes of their respective realms. They spoke of dreams, of hopes, of a world where the sun and the moon could coexist, where love could bloom even in the darkest of nights. They dreamed of a future where their love was not a secret, but a celebrated union that brought their worlds together. Their conversations were filled with hope and longing, a testament to the strength of their bond and the depth of their love. Where love could bloom even in the darkest of nights, in each other's arms they found a love that was pure and unyielding, a love that defied the boundaries of their worlds and the expectations of their titles. Their love was a beacon of hope, a reminder that even in the darkest of times, love could find a way to shine through. Their love was a forbidden song, a melody that danced in the shadows, hidden from the prying eyes of the world. It was a secret symphony, composed in the silence of their hearts, where every note was a whisper of longing, and every rest a pause filled with unspoken promises. A melody hummed in the silence of their hearts. Each touch, each glance was a verse in their clandestine ballad, a testament to a love that defied the boundaries set by society.
These wildflowers, Lyra, they remind me of your spirit, free and beautiful. Just like these blossoms, you bring color and life to the barren corners of my soul. Every petal is a reflection of your vibrant essence, a reminder of the beauty you bring into my life.
He brought her wildflowers, each one a symbol of his affection, a token of his unwavering love. The flowers were more than just a gift. They were a piece of his heart, offered with the hope that she would cherish them as much as he cherished her, their petals mirroring the blush on her cheeks. Her smile, shy yet radiant, was a silent acknowledgement of the love they shared, a love that was as delicate and beautiful as the flowers in her hands.
And these obsidian stones, Chaol, they hold the strength and mystery of your heart. Each stone is a fragment of the earth's core, polished to perfection, just like the facets of your soul that you reveal to me.
She gifted him obsidian stones, polished smooth by the relentless caress of the silver stream. These stones, dark and enigmatic, were a symbol of the depth and resilience of their bond, a bond that had withstood the test of time and adversity. They spoke of peace, their voices barely audible above the murmuring water, their words a gentle murmur that blended with the natural symphony around them. In those stolen moments, they found solace and strength, drawing from each other the courage to face the uncertainties of the future. Their words carrying the weight of generations past and the hope for a brighter future. They dreamed of a world where their love could flourish without fear, where their hearts could sing freely under the open sky. But their idyllic sanctuary could not forever remain untouched by the encroaching darkness. The shadows of reality loomed ever closer, threatening to shatter their fragile haven. Yet in the face of impending doom, their love remained a beacon of light, a testament to the enduring power of the human spirit. A shadow fell upon Eloria. A chill wind, carrying the scent of iron and fear, whispered of Drakar's growing might.
My heart is hardened by whispers of betrayal. Prepare for war.
His generals, their faces etched with the scars of past battles, rallied the Draken soldiers, their armor gleaming under the pale light of the veiled sun. The fragile peace, so carefully maintained, threatened to shatter like thin ice underfoot. And caught in the crossfire were two hearts, bound by a love that defied the very fabric of their existence. The golden fields of Eloria, once vibrant with life, were stained crimson with the blood of fallen warriors. The clash of steel, the screams of the dying, the agonizing cries of the wounded, echoed across the once peaceful land.
My heart is heavy with the burden of war. I fight with the ferocity of a trapped lion,
His silver armor reflected the carnage around him. He yearned for Arya, her touch, her voice, the memory of her love, a beacon in the encroaching darkness. Queen Elise, her heart breaking at the sight of her ravaged land, sent an envoy to King Voron, a plea for peace clutched in their trembling hand.
I offer a truce, a return to the fragile balance, a desperate attempt to quell the fires of war before they consume both our kingdoms.
But King Voron, consumed by grief and fueled by the whispers of his advisors, saw only treachery in her offer, a weakness to exploit.
Her heart, once receptive to the whispers of peace, had become a fortress guarded by the icy claws of vengeance.
Aerion, defying the chaos of war, crossed the ravaged battlefields, his heart a lodestone guiding him to Lyra.
We will find a way.
They met at the Silver Stream, the once pristine water now reflecting the fires of war, their love a fragile ember in the encroaching darkness.
His voice hoarse with unshed tears, his hand cupping her face, her touch a lifeline in the maelstrom.
Their lips met, a silent promise sealed in the face of despair, their love a beacon of hope in the encroaching darkness. The war raged on. Eloria, weakened but unbroken, fought with the courage born from desperation, their hope flickering like a candle in the wind.
Blinded by rage, refused to see the devastation he wrought, his heart a frozen wasteland, his thirst for vengeance unquenched.
The world held its breath, watching as the two kingdoms hurtled towards an inevitable, catastrophic clash. The fate of both kingdoms, the future of their people, hung precariously in the balance. Aerion and Lyra, their love forged in the crucible of war, knew their destinies were intertwined, their hearts beating in unison against the rhythm of war drums.
Could our love bridge the chasm of hatred that divides our people?
Could we find a way to heal the wounds of the past and build a future together?
Theirs was a love story for the ages, a testament to the enduring power of hope and the unwavering belief in the possibility of peace. But the question remained, could love truly conquer all, even in a world consumed by darkness?